All right, all right, all right. Good evening, wherever you're joining us from. Good morning. Also, if you're joining us from another part of the world, good morning as well. Okay, and thank you for joining us for another interesting episode of Family Cycle, where we discuss everything family restoring family values. My name remains Shirley Murphy. And as always, I don't do this alone. I have with me in the studio the fabulous, fabulous Camille Robb. Hello, fabulous. How are you
Hello.
doing? Good to see you.
Hello, my sister. I'm blessed. And how are you?
I'm doing
Blessed to be a
fabulous,
blessing.
just like you.
Hey,
I know you're doing fabulous, so I'm also doing fabulous.
good.
All
I
right.
cannot wait to
So
hear all what we got going on.
today we have a guest in the studio with us. Okay. All right. So I hope the connection today will be pleasing. Okay, so
It's
today we have a
everywhere.
guest in the studio, and our guest is no other than Chidi Law. Yeah, she is Law Akaniro. She is a trainer, and Chidi is also organizational development coach, a leadership coach, women development coach. And today we'll be discussing on the topic investing in our children's education as a pension coverage. Well, I know a lot of people, will begin to wonder what type of topic is
Hi.
that?
Yeah.
What do you want? Why do you want to discuss that?
Hello.
Hello, Chidi. Okay,
Yeah.
can you hear us?
Good evening. Hi, everyone. Yes, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes, let me get the question again.
Yeah, I can hear you, Chidi.
Yeah.
Okay, so welcome back, Camille. Ooh, the
Let me
connection
get the
today
question again. The
is
question.
amazing.
She wants a
The
question again.
connection today is amazing.
It's
All right,
absolutely
whatever
fabulous, darling. It's okay. We're gonna
you
go with
said.
it.
Yeah, we just have to
Go
because
with
no,
it
no, no, no,
and not
no,
lose
no,
our
no. This
mind
is
while we're
something
at it.
else. Okay, so okay, we have our guest back. Chidi, can you hear us clearly? Hello, Chidi, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, let me get the question. Firstly, please, can I get
Wow.
this again?
She said, "Can you ask her the
Okay, so
question again?"
Hello.
fabulous. The
Can
topic
I
that
get
we
the
have,
question again, please?
investing in our children's education as a
Yes.
pension coverage.
Okay.
Now,
Can you hear me? So the question is, what made you think about this brilliant idea about investing in your children?
When you invest in your children, it helps you a lot. Life. It will give you more. It will give you more rest, but it's not good. As in for parents, what you're asking me is why parents are depending on their children, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the
Yes,
question?
yes, that's
Okay.
it. Why do parents depend on their kids? Why do they use them as a money pot?
That's not supposed to be so. They're not supposed to do that. You as a parent can only You can only help your children by assisting them, but not to solely depending on them. No, you have to build yourself. You don't make yourself as you build yourself, create a lot of opportunities, do things for yourself, not depending on your children. To me, it's a no. You don't solely depend on your children as your
I
pension.
I
They
agree
are
with
not.
that. I
Yeah,
agree with that
yeah,
100%. You do not depend on your
100%.
children to be your
You don't
retirement
depend on
money.
your.
No, you
No,
save
no,
up for
no.
your retirement. You don't
You
depend on your
yes, save
children.
for it. Yes, yes. You can only assist them financially when the need comes, but not to depend solely on them. Yeah.
Okay. So the next question that we wanted to ask is, as a
Yeah.
trainer, a certified
Yeah.
business coach, and also you have a
Yeah.
passionate about empowering young women to create a thriving business. Can you tell me a little bit more
Yes.
about how you help these women to set them up in the community?
Yes. One of the things I do is one, I train them. I try to empower them, train them educationally, professionally, and personally. Personally, on the ground that they have to know themselves. They have to hold the boost their self-esteem. That is one. Then I also train them professionally. I also take them because most of them, I also take them to, like, most of them that are into various businesses. Most times I carry them and take them to the manufacturers where they can get things very easy and very cheap so that they can
Mm.
make money. I also build capacity in them. Most of them, I mean, when you go like in my community, I've also introduced them to funding where they can get fund for their businesses. Some people don't know. They can go to NGOs, they can go to some government grants, or international grants to get funding for their businesses. I also introduce them into all these things so that they will get their business moving and moving effectively. Teaching them also on manners, on how to retain their customers, on how to
Ah,
build
nice,
relationships. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
nice. Now,
Hmm.
there's a question that Miss Shirley wanted to ask you. At what
Oh,
point or what
oh,
age parents
yeah.
stop supporting their children financial assistance? At what
I
age
don't think
should you stop?
to me it's ageless. You call it assist or supporting. Yeah. Just as I said, if it's solely depending, I will say no. I can give age. But for me, at all age, we can support. When they're in challenges, you support, even if they are 50 years. We will support. But the most important thing is to train them on the path they will go. You understand? When you train them on the path they will go, when you train them on being financial dependent, you can only support at any age, but not all the time. You
Well, that
get
is
me?
true because, yes, that is true because you have a lot of parents, you know,
Yes.
some children don't know what to do at all because their parents take care of them 100%. Everything
No.
financially that they need, the parents take care of it. You have children are like that. Then you have like my
Yeah.
children. I did exactly what you said. I grew them up to
Mm.
exactly where they need to be. I helped my daughter with
Yes.
college. I helped my son.
Yes.
I help
Yes.
make sure that they have a place to stay. I help. But at a certain point,
Yes.
when their life is going good,
Yes.
then you need to step back and let them help themselves.
Let them
I
help
don't I
themselves.
don't think that I should help her continue paying for her and she's working. I don't think I should continue spending my money because there you go right
That,
there. We can remember now we can't set it up for them to have this
yeah.
position where they're going to be my retirement. My children will never be my
No.
retirement.
Oh, no way. I don't want it.
But
No.
some parents do.
Uh,
Some parents see that they'll put money into their kids. Oh, okay, put money in the
all
kids,
right.
and then and
That's
then it's not right. It's not right. But at the same time, the question was asked: at what age do you stop helping them? So if you are saving for your pension, you shouldn't be taking care of them when they reach 50 years old. No way. I understand if you need help, it's different, but
Yes.
you should
When
not be
that's
taking care of them
when you
like
need
that.
the help. Yeah, that's when you need the help. But not to keep them. At least when someone is working, you should fetch for himself or herself. What
Exactly.
do you mean?
But some
Yeah.
some parents think they're obligated to take care of their children until they're in their 50s, like you said. But that, to me, that there's no right in that.
No,
If
that
you come
it's
here to
not
take
right.
care of your children, right? And then when it gets
Yeah.
to my age and your age, who's going to take care of us?
Yeah. Oh my God. They should take care of themselves.
Oh my
When
gosh.
they are up to, they are working, they should take care of themselves. We can only support
Exactly.
them. Yeah. They should take care of themselves. We should also take care of ourselves.
So, how old are your children? May I ask?
It's 11 and 7 years
Oh, they're
ago.
babies.
Ah!
Oh, oh, Toyin, you got a long way to go, honey. A long way. You have a long way to
Yes.
go.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
That right there going to be something that you're going to have to deal with. So you have a long way. You see, my daughter is going to be 28 years old. My
Wow.
son is going to be
Yeah.
24. So I'm good. And they're in a position where they can take care of them their own self. I don't have to stress, but you have babies.
Mm.
You
Yes,
have
but I'm teaching them even
babies.
how to take care of themselves from now.
Yes,
I'm teaching them how to take care of themselves. Yes. And you know
but
it's not just study. I hope you know. Other
yes,
ways. Give them
yes.
challenges. Let them I watch them. And most times they do mind-blowing things. Surprise you. I mean, we should just give them chance to explore. We should not give them chance to explore the world. Amen.
And
So
that
they
is
should take
true.
care of them. Yes.
That is so true, Tani, because I have an exchange student program, right? And when my students come here, I have student that comes from Saudi Arabia. I have student that come from Congo. I have student that come from China. I got student that come from all over the world. The problem is that when they come here, especially my students from Saudi Arabia, they don't know anything. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. They don't know how to do anything because their parents take care of everything. So when they come here and they get with me and I'm like, wait a minute, you mean I have to clean up my own room? Uh-huh. You mean I have to figure out what I need? Yeah. I
No,
cook dinner. You get breakfast, you get dinner, but on the weekends, you're going to go in the kitchen, you're going to fix something for
no,
yourself.
no, 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 no.
I mean,
It's
they
not
don't
done
know how
that
to
way.
wash their clothes, they don't know anything. So that's what I'm saying.
No,
At
no, no, no.
what
We
age
have to
do
start
we
early.
stop that mess? Oh, welcome back, Sister Shirley.
Okay. We are talking about age, and it
Oh,
depends
wow,
again. It depends
muted.
again the society
Thank you.
where you're
Thank you.
coming from. The society.
All right.
It depends on the
I
society.
was already enjoying the
Of two to
conversation
take care
from the
of them. When you're
backstage.
working, you should.
And it is,
Yeah.
I don't know, like the connection is the delay, there's a delay in reception from my end. So I hope you can hear me clearly.
We can hear you clearly. So the last question that we were talking about,
All
and it got
right.
real heated, was about at what age do parents stop supporting and giving their children. So that's where we were at, and it was
Yeah.
getting kind of heated. So
So, so for, well, for me, for that question, I think for us as parents, if we've
Yeah.
set the right
Yeah.
if we set the right foundation for our children, then we don't have to worry about them. I know that's what she was going to say. but her system keep going in and out, in and out, in and out.
Hello?
So she'll be back.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Her
Okay.
system gonna keep going in and out. So now let me ask you another
Yeah.
question, right? As
Okay.
an African
Yeah.
American woman, a mother, a parent, the idea of the above that we just discovered, owning the fact that these children are now finding ways to
The I
cope for themselves. How is it that you're going to be teaching your children to cope for themselves?
didn't get that, please. I didn't get that, please. You
Okay,
said the
so let's.
question.
The
Yeah, I
question
didn't get
is,
that.
as an African American
Yeah.
mother, okay, with everything that
Okay.
we just discussed about how our children need to be independent,
Yeah.
what is it
Yes.
that you're now finding that
Yeah.
is difficult to cope with when it comes to young adults?
What we are not, I didn't still get it. The last
Okay,
question.
our
I mean, the
children,
last part of the question, please.
so okay, so I wanted to find out from you, what is it what is the difficulty that you're facing that in your country as an African American woman? What is the difficulty that you guys have to cope with when it comes to
Yeah.
your children?
Is it raising up children?
Yeah.
Is raising up children?
Yes. What
Just
do you
like just
what do
like
you
the first.
guys cope with being in Africa? What do you guys have to deal with? What is the difficulty that you guys have to deal with your children?
With our children.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Education, taking it in, some of the difficulties. One of them is just unemployment. You understand?
Mm.
It's just unemployment. After taking them to education, formal education, and they come out and they are not with any job, formal job or any job, they will start going to depression, moving into vices, and the rest like that. Can you get me? Can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
get
I
me?
can hear you. Yes, I can
Are you
hear you.
getting me?
So you
Okay.
said
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
unemployment. I have a student
Yes.
of mine that is in Congo, and he just finished all his school, and he graduated number one in his field, and that's the problem he's having
Mm.
now, finding a job.
Mm.
He is qualified, but there's no jobs
Yeah.
available, and you're having the same problem
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's
Yes.
that's
That's the same
that's the
problem we have
situation
here.
that we're having now. So I
That's
don't
the same
know.
problem we have.
I think that's a global problem.
Yeah.
It's a global problem.
So that's
At
why we need
first,
to, some of them to go skills.
and that's what we're trying to figure out. We all trying to figure out what part
Yeah.
in this that we can do and how much can we do for our children. How much can we do for our children to help them where they need to go? And when you help them where they need to go, then there's no job available, because me helping different students, different young adults to go to school, and then once they
But
complete their
that's
school, they
that,
have no jobs.
yeah,
So
yeah. But that's something we can do. We can introduce them to skills. I can help them to be going. Do you get
so
that?
you help
I
them
say we can
to
introduce them into some skills.
so what kind of skills do you help
I say
the young
introducing them into some skills.
so what kind of skills do you help the young people with?
A lot, a lot of skill jobs. They can go into production. They can go
What kind?
into transportation. They can go in, um, that's in producing accessories like beads, necklaces, all these native necklaces. They can go into tailoring. They can go into salon hairdressing.
So there's a lot of
Basically,
things that
they
there's
can
a
go
lot
into
of things that they
computer.
can do.
Yes, there are a lot of things they can do. Computer designing of programs. There are a lot of things they can do that we can help them so that it won't let them move into depression or go into vices. There are a lot of things we can do as parents to help them.
Hmm. Now, with everything that's changing, especially when it comes to the world today, what is one of the
Yeah.
things that you think we all as parents should do to
Mm.
help our children to the next level of their life? What is one of the main thing that you think parents should do?
We need to start training them from on early, training them early from infants on how to depend on themselves. We have to introduce them into series of businesses, teaching them manners, good manners. We have to educate them in a lot of things, good morals. I remember my parents when I was growing up, that's how they put good morals. And if you have that good moral, grow with it. No matter the challenge you see as adults, it will never take you away from that. So good morals and good manners, we help them a lot. Teach introduce to businesses too. Like when I was in secondary, parents introduced me in university. My parents introduced me into a business. They bought copier, copier machine for me to be using in university. Not for me to use it to pay for my school fees. No, they were paying for my school fees, but they use it to support that I can be earning money, getting money from there. And I really enjoyed it. I love it so much. I was using it, to start a lot of things. So introducing children early again in business so that they won't depend is only when I come out, graduate, if I don't see the formal job, I'll be depressed or this. No, it will help them a lot when you introduce them early in business. But first and foremost is to teach them morals. Teach them morals. Pray for them. Teach them morals. Then teach them a lot of good manners. Because even when you think you give them, when even in jobs, on other things, most times is the character of the person that will sustain them. You understand? We need a lot as parents. We need a lot to do so that we can bring up better children in the society and successful children. So, did you get that?
Yes, I got it. I got it. I got it. I
Hello.
got it. I got it. I got it. Now,
That is.
I got it. I got it. So I have another question for you. With
Yeah.
what you're doing now, with the young people there,
Yeah.
how can people contact you? How can people contact you?
It's through my Facebook.
Through your Facebook. And you got to tell them what where your Facebook.
They can go to my
How they,
Facebook page. Yes, yes,
so what's your Facebook page so you could
yes.
let people know what
It's
your
Chidi
Facebook page
Yoruba.
is?
My Facebook page. Is it my page? Facebook page. Chidi Yoruba Akaniro.
Oh, okay.
Chidi Yoruba Akaniro. It's my Facebook page. You get that?
Yes, I got it.
Did
I
you
got
get
it.
that?
I got it. I got it. I got it, Tony. I got it. I got it.
You got
I
it.
got it.
You
I got it.
got
I got it. I got it.
it.
Well, today, I know Sister Shirley, she's
Yeah.
having difficulty with her connection. It keep going in and out. And I just wanted to
Yeah.
jump on here so we could get connected. So I'm not sure what's going on with the system. Mine is okay, and yours is coming in and out. So, and hers, she says she
Yeah.
cannot get back on for anything. It keep on disconnecting. So before you're disconnected, I wanted people to know how they can connect with you, and we will leave the information in the StreamYard so people can see it. But you have to figure out how can they connect you. So before we go, I wanted you to go ahead
Okay.
and leave some form of encouragement to parents, especially parents that's depending on their kids to be, their retirement. Talk to these parents and let them know
Mm.
that how you feel about that. Go ahead, have a conversation with the parents for about a few minutes.
Parents, I'm advising the parents not to depend on their children. And children should also depend on their parents, should not also depend on on their parents. You understand? We should be independent financially. We should be productive. Whether you are in your 20s, 30, from at you we should we should be an asset. You know, we should be productive anytime, any day. We can only help. We can only support when the need be. But for total dependency on the children or even on the parents is no, is bad. So parents should find something doing. They should help themselves out so that the children will have rest, and it will also help them to age peacefully and live longer and healthier life.
All right, all right, all right. So what I'm gonna do, since we're having such a hard time with the internet, we're gonna have to have you come back on. You have to come back on. You have to come back on so we can have the right connection, so we can make sure the information is shared right. Okay, it was a pleasure talking to you, and I will
That's good.
find out
That's
from
good.
Miss Shirley when we'll be able to bring you back on, so then the audience will be able to see what this is really about, because a lot of people need to learn this.
That's
Do not depend on your children to be your
very true.
retirement fund.
At all.
So I am so sorry about
They
the
are not your
inconvenience.
ATM.
So I'm gonna go ahead and end the show because Sister Shirley said it's keep going out in and out. And I apologize again to the audience for, I don't know what's
Oh,
going on
no.
with it, the service today. It's a bit crazy. So thank you
You.
so much for coming in.
Uh,
Stay blessed,
Thank
stay
you
safe,
for
and
having
stay
me.
absolutely
Love you.
fabulous, darling.
Bye.
Bye.